get it. I get it. I've been there. You feel like you don't belong anymore. Your friends aren't your friends. What they speak of no longer entices you. You don't drink, you don't party, you don't smoke, you don't do any of these things that they do. So you're feeling lonely, you're feeling left out. This is your time. This is your time to make the choice and grow to who you really are. You aren't all those things. You're not the music you listen to. You're not the beer you like to drink, the weed you like to smoke. You're not any of these low frequency choices. You're so much more. But when you're crossing that bridge, that proverbial bridge from who you thought you were to who you really are, it's a lonely road. But that's the best part about it. A man is most useful when he walks alone because he reflects more. I get it.
All right. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, before I get started, as always, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai, or Chak Hadash, with Yahweh. That's Heavenly Father's true name, Yahweh Shai. That's whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. That's his true name. And Rachak Wadash, that is the Holy Spirit. And I also want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, teach and rule well in the scriptures. Salutations to all you brothers out there. And we just saw that, clip, a quick clip from Wes Watson. He's a motivational speaker, entrepreneur. He's into fitness, etc. Right? And this guy, he was in jail for I forgot how many years, but he was in jail for quite some time. And he recently got. Let me rephrase it. He didn't recently get out of jail. He's been out of jail for a couple years now. And when he got out of jail, the things that he learned in there, which he learned a lot, from what he says, he learned a lot about discipline, consistency, and endurance, basically, while, being locked up. And he basically has taken those positive traits and has now built this, this empire for himself, so to speak, okay? The man, he's making moves. He's grinding, okay? Now, he's got stuff, so to speak, of this world. He's got riches of this world. And that's because he put in this work. And ultimately, what did he do? He separated himself from low-level people, okay? And, we that are in this truth must do the same thing, okay? We cannot, continue to walk with people who are, attached to this world, who are still in the matrix, okay? All right, look, they're not going to sit there and agree with your, statements that you make, the philosophies that you believe in now, and they're actually going to attack you. So how are you going to, walk with them, so to speak? That's why the scriptures say, can two walk together unless they be agreed? And that's a rhetorical question, all right? And we all know the answer to it. No, you can't. There's going to be a clash. There's going to be a fight at some point. And this is why we got to, remove ourselves from these people. Because, look, all they're going to push, all right, and all they're going to talk about are wicked things. They're going to ask you, what are you doing for Christmas? What are you doing for, for New Year's? How was, the holidays for you? Then all of a sudden you're gonna hear about somehow adultery, or you doing drugs, smoking weed, doing cocaine. All right, that's what's gonna get brought up. So this is why we that are in this truth, we don't intermingle with these people that much. Now, of course, if you have some dealings with people in the world, and so be it. You still got to be wise in this in this world. All right, but at the end of the day, we're amongst the godly. That's what the scriptures tell us to do. Okay, but we'll start off with this here in 1 Peter chapter 4 and 1. We'll start here, and then we'll get a couple precepts out. It says here, for as much then as Yahweh Shai has suffered for us in the flesh, arm yourselves likewise with the same mind. And we have to have that same mindset as Yahweh Shai. Okay? He was the man that endured temptation. Okay? You know, he resisted temptation. He kept fighting. And he was all about the Father's, will. Okay? All about his Father's business. And we got to be, just like that. Okay? That's our, best example from the scriptures. So we got to constantly, meditate on what would Yahweh Shai do? Right? And we got to, try to be like Yahweh Shai to the best of our ability. Now let's keep reading. For he hath suffered in the flesh, has ceased from sin. And that's right. If you're suffering in your flesh, meaning you're putting your flesh into subjection, you're not, giving into your lust and your desires, you're going to cease from sin. Because look, you fighting, that adultery demon, that's going to allow you to live. That's going to allow you to not sin. Okay? You not celebrating these holidays and being in that spirit, that's going to allow you to cease from sin. You see? All right? Now let's keep reading. This is 1 Peter 4:2. That he no longer shall live the rest of his time in the flesh to the lust of men, but to the will of the Most High. And that's what we're supposed to be doing. All right? Serving Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. Okay? Following the righteous ways. Verse 3. For the time past of our life may suffice us to have wrought the will of the Gentiles, when we walked in lasciviousness. See, we all did this, okay? We walked in what? Lasciviousness, lust, excess of wine, reveling, banqueting, and abominable idolatries. That's what we did in the world. Hey, we were into the churches. We were into partying. We were into committing adultery. We were into doing drugs, right? So on and so forth. That's what we were doing in the world. But now that we're in this truth, look, we got to stop these things, okay? We had our time for that. Now it's enough. Now it's time to what? Grow up. Be that new man, okay? The man that's going to serve Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. Let me keep reading. Verse 4. Wherein they think it's strange, and those people, that they is talking about the people of the world, all right? Your parents, your brothers, your cousins, your homies in the world, your people in the world, you see? So what does it say here? Wherein they think it strange that ye run not with them the same excess of right, speaking evil of you. See, after you stop these things, now all of a sudden, they start saying that, hey, he's kind of weird, man. Hey, he's into that Israelite thing, that stuff that Kanye's into, and that Kyrie Irving's into. Yeah, he's into that stuff. And hey, those guys, they're not right in his mind. And you know what? I don't know, man. He's starting to act a little funny. All right. They may see you with your garments. They might say, hey, man, you see so-and-so on the block? Yeah, you saw Joey, right? Oh, yeah. He's been wearing dresses, and he's got a Bible in his hand now. Now he's screaming on the top of his lungs at the corner, man, on 12th Street over there. Then you have your parents like, what you talking about this? They're talking about God and the Bible. Look, I remember when I used to change your diapers and you run in the streets. What are you talking about? You see? That's how our people start thinking. And they'll start, speaking evil about you. Okay? Hey, but who cares? Who cares what these people think? You should just be worried and focused on Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai and you getting right. Okay? Now let's keep reading. Verse 5. Who shall give account to him that is ready to judge the quick and the dead? And remember, the Lord's going to judge everybody, whether you be, alive in this truth, okay? Because remember, this word, it makes you alive. That's what it means by quicken. And what it means by the dead, it's talking about our people who are spiritually dead, meaning they don't have the truth. The Lord's going to judge everybody. Every man's going to get judged according to his works, you see? Okay? So this is why, we have to, get on point. Now let's keep reading. Let's read 2 more verses. For this cause was the gospel preached also to them that are dead, meaning, like I said, those that aren't in this truth, that they may be judged according to the men in the flesh, but live according to the Most High in the spirit. And that's really what everyone should be doing. They should be repenting and getting on point. But, 2/3 of our people, they continue to do wickedness. Verse 7, but the end of all things is at hand. You see, the end is near. Judgment's coming very soon. Look what's happening in this world. Okay, inflation is just it's making the cost of living to skyrocket. Okay, people are getting laid off. Companies are forecasting that they're going to start downsizing. You're seeing the buildup of World War III. That's basically happening right before our eyes. It's just in the beginning stages of it. Little skirmishes here and there. Troops getting placed in in particular positions. Okay, that's the stages that we're in. And more is happening. All right, we're at the end. So it says what? Be ye therefore sober and watch unto prayer. And what it means by being sober is you not getting caught up in this world with the philosophies of this place. Don't get caught up in the American dream. Don't get caught up in Christianity, Islam, Buddhism, so on and so forth. Okay? You need to believe these scriptures, what's written in them. The reason why they're true is because the things that are written come to pass. That's how we know the Bible's real. Okay? You see? Now let's keep reading. Let's get a couple more scriptures, all right? Let's get this one. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 6 and 14. Be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers. For what fellowship hath righteousness with unrighteousness? And what communion hath light with darkness? And what concord hath the anointed with Belial? Or what part hath he that believeth with an infidel? And what agreement hath the temple of the Most High with idols? For ye are the temple of the living power, as the Most High Yahweh hath said, I will dwell in them and walk in them, and I will be their power, and they shall be my people. Wherefore come out from among them, and be ye separate, saith the Lord, and touch not the unclean thing, and I will receive you, and will be a father unto you, and ye shall be my sons and daughters, saith the Almighty. All right? Pretty much, we got to come out from among them. We got to be separated from this world. Because look, righteousness and darkness cannot walk hand in hand. They're two opposite sides of the spectrum. Okay? One's left and one's right. You see? It's either you're going to serve the Most High or you're not. That's it. That's it. And look, this present evil world, the majority of these people, they're going to serve darkness. They're going to serve the evil. Because they're trapped, so to speak. Okay? Talks about how this world is engulfed in gross darkness. These people are trapped, and they want to stay trapped too. I'll say that they want to stay trapped because it's easy to serve the flesh. It's easy to give into your lust and not resist temptation and have discipline. Because in this truth, you have to have some self-restraint, some control, and a lot of people, they don't want to deal with that. That's hard. That's hard to have that mental, you have to have that mental strength to literally stop your body from doing things. People just want to give in. Like I said, it's because it's easy. But this walk, it's not supposed to be easy. All right? I'll say this. It's doable, but it's not easy because as, I'll say this, the elder brother Jeremiah out here in Chicago, he's made this statement a couple years back, and it's a heavy one. Straight to the point, but it's heavy. Look, if this was so easy, everybody would be doing it. But it's not. It's not easy. That's why you only see a few good men, so to speak. Okay? Now let's get this. I think this is how it is. How it's worded. It says, be amongst the godly. I know it's in the book of Sirach. Let me see if I can find it. Because this is what we're supposed to be doing. We're supposed to be around godly individuals. Not some low level, some low level individuals. Okay? Let me see where it's at. Salaki, give me one moment. Forget where it's at exactly. Damn, man. Here we go. It says here in yeah, let's get straight to the point. This is Sirach 37:12. But be continually with the godly man, whom thou knowest to keep the commandments of the Lord. See, this is who we're supposed to be with. A man that fears Yahweh Shema Shai. Man that keeps the commandments of the Lord. Okay? Whose mind is according to thy mind. See? Because two men that are righteous, they can walk together. They agree in doctrine. They agree on the same points. So they'll be in unison. They'll be in tune with one another. Okay? And it says here, and will sorrow with thee if thou shalt miscarry. And that's another thing too. Hey, your brother that's walking on the same path as you, all right? When he sees you down, he's going to pick you up. You see? He understands the struggles. He understands what you're going through. You see? And he's going to, like I said, pick you up and tell you, keep moving. Keep moving, Ak. You got this. This is not the end. You know? See? He's not going to let his brother, fall. See, these people in this world, when they see each other fall, they just keep it moving. This is a dog-eat-dog world. They don't really care about one another like that. And you see that all the time. You see that all the time. All right? The point being, though, is, hey, brothers, you're supposed to be separating yourself from these people. And look, they're supposed to, talk bad about you. And you look, man, you're supposed to be a new man. They're not supposed to like you. Let's get this real quick. I think it's Proverbs, the 29th chapter. Look, they're supposed to be offended by you, and you're supposed to be offended by them. All right? This is Proverbs 29:27. And an unjust man is an abomination to the just, and he that is upright in the way is abomination to the wicked. You see? We're supposed to offend each other, so to speak. They're supposed to get mad when you're around, and you're supposed to get mad when they're around. Good is supposed to be, set against evil. Okay? And there's going to be a clash. It is what it is. All right? But, that's pretty much it. Hopefully this was an edifying one. Like I said, I just saw this clip. It was a good, motivational, speech. And it made me think about the scriptures when I heard it. And I'll say this, one thing I noticed about these so-called, these guys are in the world. These people are in the world, But I'll say this, even people who are successful in this, current world, they only deal with high-level, individuals. That's it. They deal with people who are constantly on the grind, who are disciplined, okay, who are motivated. You see? They deal with people who are going to help each other out. You see? And that's how we got to be, but spiritually. Okay? Successful people aren't normal, so to speak, and we can't be normal either. We got to be, go above and beyond. All right? We can't be, you know, the average person out there. And these people in the world should see it too. They should see that there's something different about you. Okay? But that's pretty much it. And hopefully this was an edifying one. I'm going to end it off. With that, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Shemal Shai. Also, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to all you brothers out there. Shalom.